Good morning, everyone. I think we're live without any confirmation, without saying it in advance. We're live from Romania here. I got here yesterday, and we're actually a little bit late in the videos and stuff. I didn't have time to edit and everything. Let me see that that's working right. Yeah, love it. Perfect. If you guys are joining me live, comment below in the chat. I want to hear from you for sure. And we have a lot to cover today. I'm super excited for this live. We need to catch up on the backtesting series that I started a few weeks ago. Some stuff happened in the meantime, and I want to get back to this. So comment in the chat if you're watching me live, and we'll get started with that in just a few seconds. I had some trouble with the internet recently, so it kind of crashed a couple of times, then it wasn't available. So I want to hear from you guys, and hopefully it's going to be properly live for the whole time. If it crashed, then we'll have to deal with it, as always. But it should be fun. 3 people watching, wonderful. I'll need to reduce my stuff to the maximum here. It's pretty slow. I'm kind of impressed. I heard Romania had one of the best internet in the world, and I get here it's like really slow and stuff. So we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, come in the chat if you're joining me live as always, and we'll get started in just a second with everything we have to cover. Bam. Okay, cool. So I know I'm gonna start, guys. I see there's nothing in the chat yet, but you guys are gonna join anyway. That's totally fine. A couple of things. So yeah, here's what happened. So overall, um, I think this is part 4 of the series we did on backtesting, or part 5. I'm not sure exactly. But last time we left off with, I think, an optimization I was doing back home. I was trying to look at how to optimize a strategy, and I had this result, which I'm not sure I showed you guys. So if I didn't show it, then we'll get to that after. But basically, what happens is that the past week, I was speaking with Michael Tama. You guys have probably seen him on the channel recently, and Michael was doing some work on his own, trying to see like with my strategy how to make it better and stuff. And he came up with this idea of using. This is something he used himself. So he uses the MACD to confirm kind of that price is in an extreme, because it's kind of a confirmation or confluence factor for the Bollinger Band reversal. And he did a whole video about that topic, which I might put here online if he's open to it. If not, we'll have to deal with it, and I'll have to explain. But I want to show you guys a chart pretty quickly here. And if you guys have any question at any time, comment below in the chat, and I'll make sure to answer your question as always, because I like it. Good. So wait, confused here. Let me see. Boom. There you go. All right. So and this is my computer at home. I'm logged into MetaTrader 4. Very useful to do that when you're traveling and stuff. So basically, simple thing I have here, and I run already the test and the optimization and stuff, the optimization and everything for this strategy. This is on Euro USD, okay? And the principle with this is that we have the same Bollinger Band reversal strategy, except that, so there's a few things I didn't tell you guys. One thing I realized is that not considering candlesticks could be better and more profitable than looking at candlestick confirmation. Okay, so instead of looking at, let's say, engulfing candle, it might be better to just look at, let's say, a high or a low beyond the Bollinger Band. Okay, that might be a way. And so far, based on my test, that works better. Of course, the win rate is lower, but overall, this works better. Okay, so I just want to put this here. And so that's why here you won't see any candlestick pattern. You'll only see, basically what we look for is we look for too high above the Bollinger Band to sell, or too high below the Bollinger Band to buy. Okay, and this is only one factor. Now the other factor, the way Michael uses these MACD for his trading strategy, he uses like Heikin Ashi, but it doesn't really matter. So basically, he's looking for some sort of extreme point. Okay, and the way we define the extreme point is we look at a number, like we have to look at this, and we have to compute what is the standard deviation. So most of the, like, let's say 85% of the time, where is the MACD going to be? Is it going to be like between, say, 10 and 10 or whatever, or 5 and 5? Okay, so 5 and 1 and 5. So we look at that, and basically he computed some stats on USD, and he found out that 85% of the time the MACD was between minus 0.02 and 0.02, or maybe one more zero. Let me put that here. Yeah, basically it's 0.002. Okay, so we'll put those values here. There you go. Okay, actually, so something interesting here. I think the real values are 0.02, but we did some tests and it works better with 0.002. Okay, because if you look for the very extreme point, you're not gonna trade often. Okay, that's the fact. That's the fact. Let me see in the script what happened with that. We're looking at 0.002. Okay, this is we consider this to be an extreme value. Okay, and probably what's gonna happen in the future is we're gonna see this number. What's the best number to look at? It's just like 0.05, 0. Whatever number, and we can optimize that for sure. Okay, by a couple of increments and stuff. So that's how it works for now. I'll go in the chat a little bit. That's probably not working right. Anyway, my chat's not loading properly, but good. Yeah, so that's the point here. Now, if we look at this, okay, I ran an optimization earlier, well, yesterday actually, and you guys will see on the regular videos. Okay, so you can see here, I'll try to bring this bigger a little bit. Yeah, doesn't work well. Okay, those are all the possibilities for a strategy I tested. So if we look, this is pretty much the profit we get at the end, and we found out that the best combination was to have the stop with a RTR of 1, so 1 ATR, say above the high, above the low, plus the recent low or recent high, and then a R multiple of 2. So we look for 2 to 1 reward to risk. Okay, that's the optimal here. This one here's kind of close, but I think the problem is that we end up not taking many trade, because having an ATR of 3, that's like a huge stop. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. So, and if we look at this one was ATR 3 once again, and R multiple 4. Okay, so that's still pretty far. Okay, we have a big take profit, probably a bigger drawdown, and we have a big stop. So yeah, not many trade. And if you get to the result here of the optimization, and the best one was this one with 121 trade. This is, I think, since 2010, and yeah. Okay, the other ones 140. That's a lot. That's really weird. But the profit, yeah. Our profit is like nothing, so forget that. All right, so when we run now this script, and this, by the way, is a script, so there's nothing to do with support resistance areas. There's nothing to do with any zones draw, anything like that. It's only these Bollinger Band breaks and the MACD. Okay, plus I think we look at one other factor. Let me see here, but basically those are the results. Okay, so I don't necessarily like it because I feel that since like this here, see, this is trade 40 and 46 and trade. Sorry for the noise. There's a lot of noise here. Crazy. But yeah, since trade 46 and like 119, 120, there's not much movement. It's like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and that's probably like a good 4-year period. Okay, which you don't really make that much money. Okay, compare this to, and this is maybe because, like, this is not based on, let's say, 1% of your account that you risk. This is based on always the same as, say, 1,000, I think, units you buy, which is kind of ridiculous. That's not how we're gonna trade. Okay, so I would maybe switch this a little bit. But if you go see the win rate, let me see. Win rate is actually 36%, and 36%. I think. Let's just see. Yeah, good question. So from G4 over 80, yeah, it's not C++. This is MQL4, but I do pretty much everything myself. It's not hard to do once you learn like the basic things. It's just the same thing with all the rest. So let's see, like all the indicators are easy to code. They're all the same structure, and it's kind of easy to read anyway. So yeah, it's not a big problem. Okay, let me see, guys. I wanna verify something here. Let's see. We go with we said two. Do we have a 37% win rate? Minus 1. That's kind of bad. So here's something interesting. And I didn't realize this before. But if you were to trade this strategy right here with the 2 to 1 reward to risk. So every time... no, I didn't put that right. 0 point. Let me see. What's that about? You'll just round this up. Okay, so if you were to trade this would be profitable. Okay, you will be able to make money with this one overall. If you were to trade, let's say 1% per trade, and let's say 1% per trade, and you look for 2 to 1 reward to risk, okay, you would be making money on this. Not a lot, but you would be still making money on that strategy. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Now I would be curious to see how far we can go. But if you have any question on this, just let me know in the comment. I was hoping for more questions, but either you guys are completely lost or I explained very well, one or the other. But that's pretty much the principle, okay? And before, so actually, let's show you guys the difference between this one right here. Okay, this is the strategy that we've had after the idea from Michael. Okay, so with the MACD, well, I guess we've seen the result right here. Actually, I think we can maybe open this one. Yeah, we'll save. Let me just save the result. I want to help you guys compare. Okay, we'll call this with MACD. Alright, go ahead. And then we'll run the same thing without the MACD. That's going to be it. I want to run the fast version so we don't spend the whole evening here. There we go. Okay, wonderful. So here's the one with the MACD. We get a 36% win rate overall. Okay, or 37 you could say. And here's the one. This is without the MACD. Okay, so I think like this one is quite steep. Like you see all these big drawdowns. This is not something I would necessarily trade. This is something that I was looking to like cut this drawdown a little bit. Okay. Now with this one here, but this is the win rate. Okay. Interestingly enough, well, okay, so what I need to add to is that this one was traded with a 1-to-1 reward to risk. Because that's why you see you have a bigger win rate. And we'll trade, it's funny, it's just about 50%, which will be kind of break even in the end. If you were to trade a 1% of risk every time you trade, and this one is with a 2-to-1 reward to risk. So it's modified a little bit, okay, but I still don't like this part here. Okay, so I'll have to get back to the drawing board for this. If you guys have any idea, let me know in the comment below as always. And yeah. Yeah, just some EA testing, of course. Of course, yeah. But the point, so let me answer this. The point of this is not to trade with an EA necessarily. I want to like just trade and let it go. It's more to simplify and optimize what I do now. So I've been trading the same thing for pretty much 2 years or 3 years now. Probably 2 years and a half or so, and it's been the same thing. It's been the exact same thing with some slight modification and optimization and stuff. But I've never really looked into enough data and more data to see like what would make it better. And one thing that I kind of find tougher with the thing I trade now It's the fact that I have to go back and look at the zone every time, every week, every day, and that can be tough sometimes if you're in a train, or if you're not available, or if your computer runs out of battery. I want to be able to, let's say, have an alert and do everything myself after that. Okay, without zones. So that's why this project comes up, and that's gonna be the basic point behind this. And some of you guys, like, I know some of you guys don't like these videos because of the fact that it's not clear, precise. Like, do this and you'll make money. I want to show you guys the process, how it works, like what steps you have to go through to get to something profitable, and what steps, most importantly, you have to go through to come up with something better to trade. Because that's the point of these videos. I'm not here to tell you like this is gonna work, and just trade this. You're gonna be a millionaire tomorrow. But this is the daily process of things that you have to go through. Okay, and if you do the same thing that I do now, you're sure gonna get results at some point. Okay, it's just a matter of time, and a matter of becoming better and doing it consistently. But you will get result. That's for sure. Okay. So anything else I have to touch on? Let's see. Uh, yeah. If you guys have any question, comment below in the chat. I've been super tired today, but anyway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. So G for ver 80. Yeah, you pretty much right. Yeah. The fact that, yeah. So this, like, I really don't like the graph. Like, it's good. It looks good because we have like this one big trade that push everything up, but this will not happen in reality. All the trade will be like 1% of risk, and let's say 2% of win. Okay. Now we could add some things to modify the take profit, add some partial profit, maybe add some ways to trail the stop loss or whatever. Okay, that could be possible, but for now, this is not enough to tell us that we have a good strategy that's gonna go up over time. Okay, and maybe, like, I don't know, I didn't test it yet, but if we were to look at, say, a different currency pair, maybe the other one is just gonna compensate. Maybe the other ones, where this one performs less, the other one will perform well. Okay, so I don't know. I didn't test this yet, but that could be a way. Like, maybe that this maybe this bird here, where nothing happens, like it's all bad. Maybe that this could be better. Okay, maybe that this could work out for other strategies, for other pairs. So we cannot really know from this. Okay, something to consider here. So I'll do some more tests. Yeah, you just have to keep testing, of course. That's the game here. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll do some more tests, of course. I just wanted to update you on this and tell you guys what's happening. I know some of you guys want to have the clear strategy, the clear path and everything, but that won't really work until we have it tested and stuff. But give a like if you enjoyed the video today, as always, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video. Ciao.